did actually ask the minister for a copy of that International Energy Agency, and it really didn't do what the minister had led me to believe it was going to do, because I got a copy of it and I actually read it. And in fact, all it does is very briefly refer to the fact that we have a framework, and that's all it says. It doesn't comment on whether it's an effective framework, whether it's a complete framework, about the timelines around the framework, nothing. It just says there's a framework. So not quite what the minister had led me to believe was a complete blue ribbon gold star with the stamp in the middle of it, blessing from the IEA. Not quite. That was just a bit of a slip. And you know, the minister, I can believe as I heard him bring all of this forward that he was in communications in his pre-elected life, because he sold it very well. But I was and I'm used to the more sort of pugilistic form that he tends to take with me. Yeah, exactly. So I was a little surprised at his tone, but then when I went back and looked, I thought, oh, he was just smoothing that one through, Mr. Speaker. Because at the very end, then he talked about how we should all be overjoyed because we could use CCS as enhanced or deep well oil recovery, and wasn't that the bee's knees? Again, not quite what I had expected to get out of this bill. So, to go back to So just to put it all in context, Mr. Speaker, my caucus is in favour of this. We recognize carbon capture and storage is one tool in a very large toolbox. There are a number of hesitations around it. I'm very cautious about the risk and the long-term risk and liability the government is asking Albertans to assume on behalf of this decision, especially when it's unclear to me where the payoff from that risk actually comes. We can certainly see the downside. Where's the upside for Albertans in that? And also, where is the rest of the encouragement around conservation, energy efficiency, and alternative forms of energy? So thanks very much, Mr. Speaker. I think this is going to be a really interesting discussion. I can see the engagement on the faces of my colleagues opposite. So I'm really looking forward to the